Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Dewey Does It. Today I'm bringing you a short review and shout out to Burge, I Luv Trading. Check him out, his YouTube channel. Gives away spinners and stuff almost daily basis. He does some really cool reviews. I like him, he's nice. Anyway, I was one of the lucky winners selected to get the I Spin S. So I'd like to thank you, Burge, I Luv Trading, for getting this to me. This is awesome. Love this little spinner. Comes in nice packaging here. It slides out the box. Get out of here. Has this, looks like a carbon fiber pattern on it. Looks like it's a press board type box. A little hinged here. Simple, nothing super fancy, but it's nice. I like it. I'll turn this around so you can read it. Here's a little drawstring bag, kind of a felt type bag that comes with it. Pretty standard with a lot of spinners these days. And we'll put that to the side, and just a little thin piece of this cheapy, super cheap foam, but hey, it's something. At least it protects it on the top so it's not getting scratched. So it suits a purpose. Don't have to be fancy as long as it works. Then we get down to the spinner inside. This is some, probably a medium to high density foam. Yeah, it's high density, I'd say. It's just pretty tough. And we'll pull this out. And underneath here is a small instruction booklet that tells you a few things about the iSpin. Okay, here we go in English. So anyway, it tells you, let's see, let me read this. I'll read this as I give this a little spin. I mean, about 4.5 minutes on this. It is a sealed bearing, and it's an odd bearing too. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but we'll get to that in a minute. It says, when you get the spinner, check all the parts are screwed together tightly. If there's any noise or wobbling, check all the parts are screwed tightly. Each head includes 4 stainless steel parts and 1 bearing. Disassemble the head is not suggested, but if the parts in the head become loose, screw them tightly before play with the spinner. Not for sale, to use or by people under 6 years of age. Thanks for purchasing iSpin. You can check the authentication of iSpin website. So there's a number that comes on the box here, and you scratch that little thing off, and that's an authentication code. You can check to see if it's an authentic or if it's somebody putting iSpin stuff on some generic crap. But here it is. I'm liking it. I think it's pretty cool. I'll put this instruction thing right back in here so I don't lose it. I like keeping everything together. But anyway, we'll give this thing a weight test here real quick. See what she weighs. And in grams, this thing weighs in at 69.7 grams. Not too bad. It's not a decent weight. It's not super heavy. It's not super light. What I like about this thing here, though, is how smooth this thing really spins. And each one of these arms do come off. It's threaded, and iSpin has universal thread, so one arm from one spinner and a different style of spinners of iSpin all fit the same, so you can switch them out, take them off. I'm going to take off 2 arms here, make this a 4-arm spinner. And it does some pretty cool warp action, actually. I don't know if we can catch any or not. There's a little bit of it. Kind of hard to see it, 'cause it's still spinning just a little fast, but you get the idea of what it can look like. Slow it down a little bit more, see if we can get some more warpage. But there's that, and then we'll take this, and we can do this, take off another arm, move it over. Actually, we'll take off. Now we'll leave that one on, that's right. Take this one off, put it over here to 3, and then remove this one, move it over 1 more notch, and then we have a tri-spinner. Very cool. So, a little warpage there, you can kind of see it going on. It's nothing spectacular. It does better outside. Like I said, one of these days I'm going to get all my spinners together, take them outside in the sunlight, and just do nothing but one huge warp video, spinner after spinner, just start spinning them and see what we can, kind of warps we can get, what kind of pictures. But I haven't done that yet. But we will get to that. That's something coming up. Warp video. Warp 10, Mr. Scott. But we'll try this one more time. Let's do this. Let's remove this arm. Set this here. Remove this one again and move it over one notch to here. And now we have a bar spinner, which makes a pretty cool warp in itself right there. As you can see, a little bit of light. I like what it does. It's really neat. Anyway, get back to this. I'm going to put these arms all back on here now. And I suppose you could make it an odd one, but then you're just going to get all kinds of wobble out of it because it's not balanced at all, of course. I mean, don't take rocket science to figure that out, huh? Okay, put all these arms right back on. Make sure they're snugged on there good. One more. And then I'm going to give it the final coolness spin this way, which is smooth, balanced very nicely. I mean, very nice. And what's really cool is all the bearings in this thing. Look at this. You believe that? Look how that spins. Spins on all the axes. 4 axes. You got 1, 2, 3 axes, and your 4th axis is your center bearing. So there's actually 6, 7 bearings in this spinner here. I had a little more room. I can show you a little better, but I get this thing spinning really good. I can do this, and I can get the balance just for a moment on one end like this and start to spin. But I think it's cool to get this thing spinning. If you stop it, these end bearings here, they'll still be spinning. Spin on there. But yeah, this is a very cool spinner. Very unique, very interesting. So many people really like this thing. Yeah, so I just thought I'd share this with you and do a shout out to I Luv Trading YouTube channel. Virgil, thank you so much. I really appreciate it, man. You rock. Your channel's awesome. And you do some tips as far as how to make a YouTube channel, how to make it grow. I really appreciate it. It's awesome. I like it. Yeah, so keep up the good work, man. And thanks again for this cool spinner. Everybody, tune in and watch I Luv Trading on YouTube. Some really cool stuff, man. He makes me laugh every time, almost every time. I mean, he has a couple serious videos that I didn't laugh at, but I'd say 99% of them, he gets me laughing one way or another. So, all right. Shout out again, I Luv Trading channel on YouTube. Check him out. And thank you, sir. I really appreciate this. All right. Have a great day, all.